Hello everyone, so Camille Sarati VA here. So I've been receiving comments and messages po on Facebook and asking about my niche. So ako po as a virtual assistant or freelancer ay isang influencer marketing specialist and lead generation specialist. So ano ang pagkakaiba ng dalawa at ano yung ginagawa ko? So isa-isahin din natin. So this is just a short review or view about my niche. Okay po, so as an influencer marketing specialist, yung task ko is to manage the collaboration ng isang brand sa mga influencers. So ako yung nakikipag-negotiate sa kanila kung ano yung campaign na i-run namin and hinihingi namin content from them. And ako din yung nag-ship ng product sa kanila up until they created content for us or review for us. So it's more on the marketing side. So ano-ano yung mga marketing skills or ano-ano yung mga skills na kailangan nyo matutunan if you want to become an influencer marketer or influencer specialist. So, isa na dyan is dapat marunong tayong gumawa ng strategy and marketing campaign para sa mga collaboration with the influencers. So, naka-align dapat siya sa brand goals ng isang brand. And kailangan din natin dapat alam din natin yung mga kailangan nating audience na ito-target para kapag nag-run tayo ng campaign ay talaga namang makakakuha tayo ng good result. Another one is kailangan din marunong tayo ng content strategy kasi kailangan din paminsan-minsan with a client. So, depende po siya sa makukuha niyong kliyente. Kailangan din or marunong kang tumingin kung ano yung content na dapat na gawin natin sa isang campaign. Kung ano ba yung nararapat na content na i-run sa isang brand or sa isang produkto. Okay, another one is marunong din tayo ng market research. Ito yung ability natin na mag-research ng mga trends ng platforms and ng competitors. So, iba-iba kasing product ang pwede nyong matrabaho or saan ka man magtatrabaho, no? Iba-ibang company, iba-ibang product. So, pagdating doon, kailangan alam mo yung best platforms na mag-work sa isang brand. So, for example, alcohol brand. So, ito kasi yung nandito. So, for example, ano ba yung tamang platform na mag-work dito? So, dapat marunong kang mag-analyze noon. Okay? And then, another thing is relationship and communication skills. Why? These two are important as well because if you will be handling influencers, you should know how to build rapport to them. You should know how to build relationship with them long term. Kasi most of the campaign will start with the gifting, and if they really do well for the brand, we can collaborate with them for paid collaboration, UGC collaboration, or affiliate program. And why is it that communication skills is very important? Does it mean do I really need or do you really need to become or to learn English fluently? No, it's not. Okay, written skills because hindi naman talaga kayo makikipag-usap sa influencer na, virtually. But sometimes, yes, kailangan siya. But most of the time, written lang po siya. So, kailangan naiintindihan ng influencer yung gusto nating i-communicate sa kanila, okay? Because you will be doing the influencer outreach. So, sa influencer outreach, it can be via email or via DM. And another thing is negotiation. So, you will be negotiating with them for free collaboration or kung paid naman yan, you will be collaborating with them with the rate. So, you really need to learn and be equipped and written skills, And then another thing is clear communication, which is nasabi ko naman na kanina. So ito yung strong written and verbal communication kasi you will be creating brief. So ito yung content guide for the influencers, contract, and then follow up with them. So analytical and technical skills. So why these two are very important because you should know how to track the performance of the influencers, and you should also know the budget management kasi pag sa budget is magbibigay si client kung ilan lang yung budget niya and then ilan yung influencer na kailangan. So, dapat alam mo kung paano mo yun nahahatiin. And then, at the same time, data analysis. You should really know how to read data, the insights on each platforms, and based on the results na gawa ng isang influencer through their content. And platform knowledge. This is also very important because you should know how different platform works. Kaya yung mga social media manager, this is also an advantage for you if you are planning to upskill, do influencer marketing as well kasi malapit to sa niche nyo. And next is creative and brand skills. So, napaka-importante nito because one is storytelling. So, it is the ability to help influencers convey a compelling brand story. So, you will really help them on how to create a content that will really be helpful to the brand. So, they can really authentically share their review about the brand. And another thing is brand alignment. So, it's very important for you to have knowledge on the different types of influencers and their branding, kasi iba-iba kasi yung influencer, 'di ba? Iba-iba din yung branding nila, iba-iba din yung industry. So hindi lahat ng influencer will be akma sa campaign na ira-run natin or akma doon sa brand na tagtatrabahuhan natin. So, napaka-importante na alam nyo kung paano nyo i-analyze yung isang influencer, if it's aligned ba siya sa brand nyo, sa objectives nyo, sa mission ng brand, or hindi. And next would be trend spotting. So, ito yung staying on top of viral content, platform updates, and emerging creators. Kasi ito, kasama talaga siya sa creative and brand skills kasi nga dapat marunong kang maghanap ng influencer na nakakasabay dun sa trend, and at the same time, alam mo yung mga nagva-viral na content, because if a certain content is nagva-viral siya, kailangan kung align siya dun sa brand na dinadala mo or wino-work mo, pwede natin siyang i-imitate. So, paano mo siya gagawin? You should know how to, and sinong influencer yung kukunin mo para doon, okay? And lastly is organizational and project management, because you will be dealing with a lot of influencers. You will be managing the database. So, it's really important for you to be equipped on this too, kasi kailangan maayos yung database mo. So, hindi dapat siya sabog-sabog. So, dapat pag nakita siya ng client, they can really understand. One glance pa lang, nakikita na nila na, okay, naiintindihan ko yung database. So, hindi siya mahirap. Okay? So, kasi sa pag-manage ng influencer, it will require time management. Okay? Because you will be managing the timelines, the content calendars, the campaign deadlines for each influencers. And kailangan din ng attention to detail, because you will be reviewing influencer content for brand compliance and accuracy. So, you should really know what's your campaign, and kapag gumawa na yung influencer ng content, dapat alam mo i-analyze kung tama ba to or hindi. So, hindi lang siya basta-basta magsisend ka ng product, gagawa ng content si influencer, and that's it. No, you should really know how to identify and check if aligned ba yung ginawa ng influencer na content, especially if this is for paid collaboration and UGC collaboration, okay? And lastly will be multitasking. So you will be juggling a lot of campaigns, multiple influencers, deliverables simultaneously. So it's really important that you are a multitasker. So ayun for the influencer marketing.